Stay tuned. Leslie and I are going to be at Bonefish Grill in Dublin. This episode of the Dollar Saving Divas podcast is brought to you by RentTheRunway.com.
You'll find more than 200,000 pieces and 400 designers in the Rent the Runway closet. For any event you might be attending, formal, cocktail, or festive, you can get 4 or 8 day designer rentals for a fraction of the price. Anything you want, one flat price.
And when you click the link on our Dollar Saving Divas Facebook page, you'll save even more and help keep this podcast free.
Look great and save money too at renttherunway.com.
Well, Leslie, look at all this food, and we've only just begun to fight.
This is fantastic.
Tim Lam, who is the managing partner at the Dublin Bonefish Grill, thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh, I just have to tell you, I'm not crying, but my eyes are watering and my throat is burning. This ceviche that we have has, of course, I dive in right into the jalapenos. And I'm like, holy
no, stop. Don't eat
I'm
the
like,
jalapeno.
and then I follow up with these fabulous seasoned tortillas, which these are really they're like strips. They're really good. Okay, talk to us about these appetizers because they're awesome. And they're all my favorites, so that's why I asked you to make them.
Well, let's start with our signature appetizer, Bang Bang Shrimp. We usually bread it. It has a crispy breading, and we deep fry it. It's about 7 ounces of shrimp over a bit of lettuce, and then we have our signature creamy, spicy Bang Bang sauce. We can also do it sauté for the people that don't like it fried, and for it to be a little bit more healthy, and then we can do the sauce on the side as well.
That's the way I like it because that way I get to eat more food here. I just don't eat the Bang Bang Shrimp. I can go eat which is what we're going to have down here,
Yes.
which is, tell us about
what are
these.
these little fried,
Leslie's never had this before.
lovely balls of joy.
Those are our au gratin tots. Basically, they're our au gratin that we usually has a side, and then they are rolled in a panko crust, and then they're frozen they're made into balls as au gratin, and then they're frozen to kind of keep its shape, and then they're brought back out about 1 hour later, and then they're rolled into the panko breadcrumbs.
Okay, what are these two sauces? I have the white one, and Leslie has the kind of reddish one. What am I having?
This is the sour cream, and that is the chipotle ranch that you have on the other side.
Are those not delicious?
Delicious.
It goes great with the sauteed Bang Bang Shrimp.
Also, like to add on
cheesy
Wednesday,
and-
we have our Bang Bang Shrimp for $6. That's our Bang Bang Shrimp special on Wednesdays.
Wow.
$6 Bang Bang Shrimp.
I just have to tell you, your happy hours are the best in town because you have an actual happy hour menu that we partake of quite a bit. Cod sliders and beef sliders, wagyu and calamari and mussels. They're all $6. I mean, you
They
cannot
are.
beat that.
Every single day.
And you have drink specials, which I think Gil and I come here. That's my husband, but I think after a year, you guys realize who our husbands are. 7 days a week, you have happy hour. There are not a lot of restaurants that have happy hour. 7 days a week, 4 o'clock to 6:30.
Correct.
And I mean, the prices are so reasonable. I get a house wine for $4. I mean, we can come in, get a couple glasses of wine, happy hour meals, and we can be out of here with $30, which is incredible.
And the Bang Bang Shrimp, that's a lot of shrimp that you're getting.
That
in
is a
you
lot
and
of
I have
shrimp.
split one of those before for an appetizer.
You have to
getting a
keep
lot for
talking
that.
because I'm eating.
I know.
Now, the bar bites for the $6 bar bites are only in the bar area only, but it is 7 days a week, and the happy hour is throughout the entire restaurant.
Well, and that's something that's different too. That when Leslie and I go around, we realize some people just have happy hour in the bar, but when you have it in the entire restaurant, that is really, I mean, that's really nice, and it's 7 days a week, and it's not just 4 o'clock to 5 or something. It's 2.5 hours,
Right.
which is really nice.
The ceviche is delicious. What all is in there?
It has scallops, it has shrimp, it has sea bass, and jalapenos, cilantro, red onions, and then it has the
Is it a vinaigrette or what kind of a
lime?
it's a lime base marinade, and we make it in house as well. So it's absolutely delicious.
It is really good.
Oh my!
Love it.
Look what is approaching.
Your
Hannah,
favorite.
we love you. Oh,
Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. It's got a
that
little
is
orchid
gorgeous.
in it. It's a drink, folks. That's what we're talking about.
Actually, they're drinks. Oh, my gosh. Hannah, those are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So I believe one's called a Blue Hawaiian. It's
probably the blue one.
And the other has a big old piece of watermelon in it. So my assumption is that it's watermelon. So tell me what is in is that an edible flower?
It is. It is an edible orchid. It's our very pretty garnish for the Blue Hawaiian, which is kind of a really summery, coconutty, little bit of pineapple drink to kind of take you to Hawaii, even if you're sitting in Ohio.
Or Hawaii.
Yeah, or Hawaii. I mean,
I feel like I'm in Maui right now.
Really? This is edible?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you never eaten an flower?
orchid? No,
you
I have
haven't.
not.
Well, I actually have. And I wasn't drunk when I did it.
Do it.
So I'm actually going to
do it right now.
I'm taking a little sip. Okay, I'm going to take a little sip.
It's like
And now I'm going to take
fraternity party.
now I'm going to take a bite.
drink.
But at least it's not like a hairy buffalo. These are actually really cool cocktails. Come on. Okay, here we go.
What's it taste like?
Oh, I don't know, but I can take a few of the petals.
They're
and put
very,
it-
very
I can-
mild.
Yeah.
Very mild touch.
It's fabulous. Lick the stem, you get the Blue Hawaiian. Oh, and actually, then what's left
I'm
over
gonna-
we can put behind our ear.
I'm going to go right to the drink. I'm going to bypass the flower.
No, it's actually it really doesn't taste like anything, but it's awfully pretty. So tell
It
me.
is beautiful.
I don't know if you were talking about what's in the drink. I was just interested in the edible flower. But, okay, what's in the drink again, Hannah?
Okay, so the Blue Hawaiian is going to be topped with our Nino Prosecco. It's got a very nice kind of light, bubbly taste. That's going to be kind of floated at the top. But if you stir it all together, you'll get a more
We're stirring.
even blend of
Can you hear us
flavors.
stirring?
Yeah. It's going to be fresh pineapple juice, a little bit of fresh lime juice, and then it's a guava rum and a little bit of blue carousel to give it that really nice, vibrant color
Okay.
that you're seeing.
Oh, Tim's taking food away from. But he's
good.
replacing it with other food. Okay, now tell us about the watermelon.
All right, the watermelon, I was very excited to see come back to the menu. It's actually one of my favorite cocktails that Bonefish ever offers. It's this really beautiful light to medium pink drink with a fresh watermelon popsicle, and it's going to be just muddled watermelon, a little bit of simple syrup, a little tiny dash of sour to give a little more flavor, and then a house-infused cucumber vodka. It's refreshing, it's mild, it's a great patio drink.
And that's actually.
I'm trying.
You're eating the.
I recommend
Leslie,
letting it thaw for a
try-
couple seconds before you...
Okay, this kind of reminds me when we did a slam down skewer event at my house, and I did marinated fruit on skewers, and I think we were all toasted by the
Oh,
time
wow.
we had
Yeah, that
finished
was-
them.
All right.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Well, I think we need to indulge in a little of this, and I think we're going to do part 2 here coming up when we're going to go to more appetizers, and then I think entrees. So stay tuned for part 2, Bonefish Grill in Dublin. This episode of the Dollar Saving Divas podcast is brought to you by RentTheRunway.com.
You'll find more than 200,000 pieces and 400 designers in the Rent the Runway closet. For any event you might be attending, formal, cocktail, or festive, you can get 4 or 8 day designer rentals for a fraction of the price. Anything you want, one flat price.
And when you click the link on our Dollar Saving Divas Facebook page, you'll save even more and help keep this podcast free.
Look great and save money too at renttherunway.com. Thanks for listening to the Dollar Saving Divas. If you have ideas for an upcoming episode, we'd love to hear from you. Just head to our Facebook page at facebook.com/DollarSavingDivasCBus and share your comments. Our podcast is available on iTunes, iHeartMedia, or your favorite podcast player. Thanks again for listening.